Everybody, Dustin Thompson here again for another part in our series on energy markets and energy prices here in Delaware. So this is another one that's a little bit longer than the other videos, but it's an important question. Folks are asking, why are Delmarva customers seeing larger increases than those in the other utilities? In Delaware, each power company works differently. Delmarva Power, DPL, is regulated by the state. The Delaware Electric Co-op, DEC, is governed by its members, and the Delaware Municipal Electric Corporation, DMEC, is regulated by the cities that it serves. Delmarva Power is also the only utility that bills for both natural gas and electricity together on the same bill. That makes it really difficult to compare bills with other utilities. Who you have as a utility is not a choice. It's determined by where you live. Now, Delmarva Power can't make its own electricity. It has to buy all of the electricity that it delivers from the PJM markets, and it must try to get it at the cheapest price possible. That's in state statute. DPL serves customers in both Maryland and Delaware, but each of those operate as a separate company. So DPL in Delaware is only buying electricity for its Delaware customers, and DPL Maryland's only buying electricity for its Maryland customers, and both from the PJM market. Delmarva in Delaware is not allowed to make money on the electricity that it buys. It can only pass that cost through to you, its customer. However, a specific profit margin set by the state is guaranteed for Delmarva to maintain the grid and to deliver electricity. This is reflected on your Delmarva power bills as distribution charges on the electric side. On the other hand, DEC and DMEC can own their own power plants to different extents. DMEC gets about half of its energy from wind, solar, and natural gas plants that it either owns or contracts with. So it self-supplies about half of its energy. DEC is required to buy 95% of its energy from Old Dominion Electric Cooperative, also known as ODEC. DEC can own about 5%, and it currently has plans to build several local solar farms on top of the few that it currently owns or contracts for. ODEC, Old Dominion Electric Cooperative, which supplies DEC, our local Delaware Electric Cooperative, self-generates a lot of power in addition to the energy they buy on the market, which they provide to about 1.3 million customers across the various regional co-ops. A lot of states have co-ops, like DEC, that are under ODEC. Because ODEC is able to own or contract for just about 3,000 megawatts of energy to self-supply, they are generally able to deliver cheaper energy to their members, including DEC, when prices in the PJM market recently increased. Now, for Delmarva Power, delivery rates of natural gas are nearly double the supply rate of natural gas, but that's not true for electric. On average, the electric distribution rates are about 40% to half of the total bill. Now note that on your bill, electric charges and gas charges are kept separate. Generally, the electric charges are on the first couple pages and the gas charges are on the latter few pages. But this is causing confusion when people are saying that their delivery charges are twice that of supply charges on their electric bill, when they really mean on their Delmarva bill and on the gas side. So what many are likely seeing is that delivery charges of natural gas are double the supply of natural gas on their Delmarva Power bills, which is true. Usually the only way that your delivery charges are going to be higher than your supply on electricity is if your electric usage is really, really low and that customer charge is making up the bulk of your delivery charges. And that customer charge is about $13.50 per month. Now that being said, for its size, Delmarva Power has one of the strongest electric distribution grids in the nation, and it passes the cost of that onto its customer through those distribution charges in your delivery charges on your bill each month. They have also seen a rapid expansion in natural gas distribution infrastructure, a lot due to the way and where we are building housing. Those charges are based on your monthly usage, so they do have an impact and they do increase in overly cold or overly hot months. Now, there have been advocates, the public advocate, and the Public Service Commission staff that have pushed back on overly investing into both the electric and natural gas distribution grid over the last few years during various rate cases before the Public Service Commission, but distribution rates have continued to climb over the years. And again, the distribution rate, the distribution charges in particular, are the only charges on your Delmarva power bill that Delmarva is able to make a profit off of. Again, they cannot make a profit off of the supply charge on your bill. That is a pass-through cost along with all the other delivery costs. Thanks, I hope that was helpful.